In today's tech-savvy world, the line between beneficial and harmful uses of technology can blur easily. While many gadgets are designed for legitimate and helpful purposes, some of them can be misused in ways that violate privacy, security, and legal boundaries. Here are 10 gadgets that you can buy, but which often raise significant legal and moral concerns. 10. Wireless bulb lamp camera. Wireless bulb lamp camera, 1080p. This seemingly innocuous gadget looks like an ordinary light bulb, but hides a powerful secret. The system comprises a 1080p high-definition camera, a lens, and an infrared illuminator. And it is created to appear almost as a decoration object within a home or office. That is why it is often used in surveillance. Such cameras are typically installed to help increase security. However, such systems have important privacy concerns. Since it is possible to use a camera with high-definition resolution to taking videos while going incognito, then people can be filmed without their consent. This is a legal and ethical dilemma, mainly due to invasion of privacy, especially in regions where it is unlawful to record persons without their consent. Such camera is accompanied by features like night vision, motion detection, and the connectivity of the equipment via Wi-Fi. All these features make it efficient, yet can be invasive. Possibly, legal implications may arise if these cameras are used without telling the parties that are being captured. Surveillance laws in many locations require formal permission from participants in a video recording. Nonetheless, the wireless bulb cameras are easily bought from stores around the world due to the following reasons. The fact that they just screw into a normal light socket also comes in as a disadvantage because of the chances it will be misused. 9. Swan High Power Blue Pointer Swan. High power blue pointer, this is indeed a strong laser pointer, for it is powerful enough to cause serious eye damages and incidents. While owning a laser in the United States is legal, possessing and using high-powered lasers in the country is prohibited with very strict laws and regulations. Intended as a Class 4 laser device, the Swan high-power blue pointer is as powerful as they come, and if employed carelessly, it can be lethal. Despite its most nations using it in harmless ways, such as in business presentations, topical application in an event such as on humans or animals is dangerous. Swan-level lasers can actually result in legal troubles for a user who happens to be wrong in their application of the powerful beam. Using them in certain unlawful manners, like aimed at aircraft, vehicles, and particular persons, attracts severe penalties that may include fines and imprisonment. Still, these lasers are out there in the marketplace for sale, at times being marketed as professional/educational equipment. 8. Night vision goggles. Night vision goggles are modified vision devices that enable clear vision at night or during other low-light conditions. Typical uses are by military and police forces. They are equally available in the market for civil use for various purposes. Even though night vision goggles are not considered to be unlawful, there may be certain situations in which they cannot be used, for example in hunting, reconnaissance, or anything like that. The following are the legal repercussions that can be incurred from the misuse of night vision technology, especially when being used in ways that are prohibited, like hunting at night or spying. These products should be utilized well, properly, and conforming to legal restrictions and legislations. 7. Cyclone boot knife. Cyclone boot knife. Now, this boot knife, which is a flamboyant boot knife with a blade that resembles a cyclone, is a hotcake, which many argue is more of a collector's item than a utility tool. Folding knives are typically legal. Specific types and designs, especially several types of knives classified as weapons, are prohibited or regulated. A weapons expert looking at the Cyclone boot knife described it as a dangerous, stylish boot knife that has 3 cutting edges in the form of cyclone shape and a sharp point that provides a cutting edge when wearing the knife. The fact that it can be concealed, and due to its dangerous effect for inflicting severe injuries, has been banned in some areas. The study concluded that buyers should have some level of information as far as the local laws that govern the business are concerned, so as to avoid getting into trouble with the law. 6. RFID NFC skimmer. RFID NFC skimmer. It is a tool used in theft situations to extract data about the owner of an RFID or NFC card. That is, a card and bank card. Although RFID technology is utilized legally with benefits such as contactless payment and tracking, the skimmer takes advantage of this technology as a hacking tool to steal such data. The utilization of RFID skimmers is also prohibited in many jurisdictions due to the risks of identity theft and other fraudulent activities. However, they can be ordered on the internet, quite often within the framework of the section targeted at security specialists as testing tools. Such a gadget would be viewed as a device used in wrongdoings and can attract very serious charges like fraud and theft. 5. Pocket chip. Pocket chip. A small Linux cape-shaped computer used for educational purposes and as a gadget. It possesses a keyboard, a touchscreen interface, and specifically a 1 GHz ARM CPU, which makes it a useful tool for learning and experimenting. Nevertheless, the direct use of Pocket Chip is not unlawful. However, due to the open source approach and application possibilities, it can become a potential tool for radical individuals. It can be used to break into or alter other devices and systems, which in turn may be used dishonestly or to thieve. Finally, the users are advised to be perfectly safe when using this product by strictly observing all the recommendations and legal requirements. 4. USB Destruct Hard Drive. Eraser USB Destruct Hard Drive. Eraser. This device will remove data from the disk and make its contents fully unrecoverable. It is typically employed for the destruction or erasure of sensitive data and can be particularly applicable in military or other secure environments. While it is always advisable to wipe out the personal information from a computer before discarding it, it is improper to do wrongdoings with the help of such devices, like destroying evidence or something like that. The safety of data and how it can be manipulated is that the USB Destruct Hard Drive Eraser consists of applications that are capable of erasing information that is hard to be retrieved. This shows that the product can be abused in many ways that is unlawful and therefore violation of the law. 3. Tactical pen. Tactical pen. The most popular materials used in manufacturing these pens include tungsten steel and aerospace-grade aluminium, hence making them useful not just as writing instruments, but also as defense tools. They can be used in breaking windows during an emergency in case the house is on fire, for instance, or to use as a weapon against attackers. Tactical pens are, for the most part, legal, but the ability to use them in such a way that they become a weapon could ultimately result in legal issues arising from improper use. Legal action may be taken in certain states against individuals caught with the intent of inflicting harm with tactical pens. One should also seriously consider small arms licensing legislation in relation to self-defense instruments. 2. Hidden camera detector. Hidden camera detector. This is useful in detecting concealed cameras, hence used in technical surveillance countermeasures, better known as TSCM. It assists them to realize privacy violations through detection and recognition of monitoring devices. It is important to note that while using hidden cameras is actually legal, especially if the placement and usage is for security reasons, using detectors is also helpful if you want to maintain your right to privacy. However, the use of such devices has also drawn attention to the illicit spying activities taking place to some extent. Employing them for sweeping for unauthorized devices is such a proactive approach, but it also serves a reminder of privacy laws and ethical issues on surveillance. 1. Police sirens, police sirens. A crucial requisite in the law enforcement and emergency services, police sirens warn the drivers and pedestrians about the approaching vehicles. Legal use, however, the weapons are manufactured for government purposes, but private buyers may obtain them. This should act as a warning that using police sirens in an unauthorized manner can get you arrested. It is also unlawful to pretend to be a police officer and use flashers or sirens in order to avoid the traffic rules with consequences of serious punishment. Special access should be given to these devices, and the use by unauthorized persons may lead to severe legal repercussions. And with that, our video comes to end. Don't forget to subscribe.